Did you experience a sudden digital silence on Facebook, Instagram, and Messenger recently? Picture this: a widespread outage across all Facebook-owned apps. A digital blackout that spanned the globe. This wasn't a selective glitch or a regional hiccup. It was a full-blown outage that left users without their favorite apps: Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Messenger. A silence that lasted for over 5 hours. That's longer than most Hollywood blockbusters. A silence that started ticking around 11:45 a.m. Eastern Time and only broke just before 6 in the evening. For those 5+ hours, the world experienced a digital silence like no other. A silence that was, ironically, deafening. Imagine for a moment a world without Facebook, Instagram, and Messenger. That was our reality for a few hours. But where did this outage have its impact felt? Let's take a closer look. This was not a typical region-specific issue, no. This outage spanned across the globe, leaving no corner untouched. From the bustling cities of New York and London to the tranquil landscapes of New Zealand and Thailand, the digital silence was deafening. The impact was so widespread that it was almost as if we'd stepped back into a time before social media, even if just for a few hours. And the sheer volume of outage reports paints a vivid picture of the scale of this disruption. Down Detector, a real-time problem and outage monitoring website, was inundated with over 86,000 reports from Facebook users alone, signaling that they were unable to access the platform. This doesn't even account for the countless Instagram, WhatsApp, and Messenger users who also found themselves staring at blank screens and error messages. So it's clear that this outage was not a minor hiccup but a major disruption. Now the big question on everyone's mind: why did this happen? Let's delve into the official reason given by Facebook. According to the social media giant, the outage was due to technical difficulties. I know it sounds quite vague, right? But it's important to note that these technical difficulties were serious enough to impact not only the external services like Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Messenger, but also the internal platforms at Facebook. Yes, you heard that right. Facebook's own employees were hampered in their work as their internal systems went down too. Imagine the chaos. It's like the digital equivalent of a sudden power outage in an office building. Suddenly, everything goes quiet and dark, and all the regular operations come to a halt. To understand the scale of this, think about the number of users affected. We're talking about millions, if not billions, of users worldwide. This wasn't just a minor glitch or a simple server error. This was a major technical issue that required immediate attention and resolution. So, while technical difficulties might seem like an oversimplified explanation, we must remember that behind this term lies a myriad of complex processes and systems. Each of these systems is integral to the smooth functioning of the platforms we so heavily rely on for communication and social interaction. Technical difficulties, a simple term for what must have been a complex problem. What did Meta, the parent company of these platforms, have to say about this? This is the question on everyone's lips. As the digital silence unfolded, Meta was not silent. They promptly acknowledged the issue, using their Twitter platform to communicate with their vast user base. The company cited technical difficulties as the cause of the outage, and in a world where every second counts, their swift response was appreciated. They apologized for the inconvenience caused to users worldwide, showing their commitment to customer service and user experience. This outage was not something they took lightly, and their transparency and responsibility in addressing the issue were commendable. Meta's response highlighted the interconnectedness of our digital world, and the importance of maintaining seamless communication channels. It's a reminder that even the biggest tech giants can experience hitches, but their ability to manage such crises effectively is what truly matters. In the world of social media, even a few hours of silence can seem like an eternity. So, how did the world react to this unexpected digital silence? Well, it's safe to say that the outage was more than just a minor inconvenience. For many, it disrupted their daily routines, halted business operations, and even silenced voices on a global scale. It was a stark reminder of how integral these platforms have become in our everyday lives. From morning greetings to evening goodbyes, from business promotions to social campaigns, our lives are interwoven with these digital platforms. And when they suddenly went dark, we were left grappling with an uncomfortable reality: our heavy reliance on social media. This incident serves as an eye-opener, a wake-up call, if you will. It's a signal for us to reassess our dependence on these platforms, to diversify our digital presence, and to establish more reliable means of communication. In an ever-connected world, it's important to remember that these platforms are tools, not lifelines. They can enhance our lives, but we should never let them dictate our lives. So let's take this as a lesson learned, to be more mindful of our digital consumption and to always have a plan B in place. Remember to subscribe to the Enlightened channel for more insightful videos like this one. Stay enlightened.